Welcome to this Google Drive screencast where we're going to take a look at storing and sharing files. Specifically, I want you to learn how to upload and convert files into a Google Drive formatted file. So here I am in Google Drive. Before doing any uploading or converting, I would suggest that you come over to the little settings wheel here on the right side. If you click on that, you can go down to Upload Settings. Upload settings by default are off, meaning you drag a file in, it will not convert. Let me show what that looks like here because this is a common question that people have. So here's a Word document, and to upload a file into Google Drive, you can either use this upload button over here by clicking on upload. You can choose files, or you could even bring in a whole folder of files, and that'll bring up a little browse window and you can navigate to where the file or the folder is, and that'll upload. Or you probably saw me move my window here. I'm working in Chrome. If you're working in the Chrome browser, you can actually just drag and drop files right from your computer right in here. So if you had a window open or if they're on your desktop, I'm going to choose this document and I'm going to drag and drop this document in. Now I do not have convert on right now, so I want to point out what happens here. So I drag that file in, it keeps it as a Word doc, and I know it's a Word doc because of this little W in front of the file name. A Google document is represented by this little blue piece of paper. Google Slide is represented by a little yellow slide. Google Spreadsheet by a little green spreadsheet. So I know that these are Google formatted files. If I were to open this Word document file, it's basically just being stored here in my Google Drive. Now when I click to open that, you'll get a preview window here. This shows what the Word document looks like, and again, this is just a preview window. Down here at the bottom, if I wanted to continue opening that file, I could choose Open. I'll go ahead and do that just to show what this looks like. When the document opens, because it's a Word doc, I can't edit this. So I'm clicking here, there's no toolbar, I can't make any changes to it. It's purely just a Word doc that is only viewable in Google Drive. Now if you got this far and you have a file already in and it's a Word doc, you can, from the File menu here, you could go to File, Open with Google Docs, and that'll make a separate copy. So you'd still have the Word copy, and then you'd have the Google Drive copy that's an actual Google document. That gets to be a little crazy for people because then you have two copies of the same file and it gets way too confusing. So I point all this out for the reason that back here in your Google Drive, you want to make sure that you come to this settings wheel, go down to Upload Settings, and check this first choice that says Convert Uploaded Files to Google Docs Format. This will make it so any file you drag in like I just did will automatically convert to a Google document format. Another choice that's good to check in here depending on your personal preference, if I go back to Upload Settings, I can check this box that says Confirm Settings Before Each Upload. That'll just prompt me with a box that'll ask me if I want to convert it or not. I'm going to go ahead and check that just to show what it looks like. So now let's do this again. I'm going to bring same document in, and here's the box I was talking about. So it's already checked off, convert documents, presentations, spreadsheets to the Google Drive format. That's what I want to do. Confirm is still checked, so I'm going to go ahead and click Start Upload. So in my status window here, you'll see it's bringing the file in, it says it's finishing, and now it says it's converted. So take a look at these two files. This was the Word doc I brought in before as an example. This is now the Google document format. When I open this one up, that is the Google Doc, I see that it is an actual editable document. So Google Drive took and converted it to a format where I could type in. This is an example. This is a course proposal. I'm working on this with a team of people. So I brought this document in. I converted it to Google document format so that I could easily share it to others and we could go through and fill out the different parts we need to. Some things when bringing documents in, not all the format transfers perfectly, so I usually go through and take a look at the document. For example, this table was probably centered before, or the table maybe touched to the end over here, so you might have to do a little bit of tweaking or fixing. You might also want to pay attention to your page breaks, like this is an example here. This was probably started on this next page just to keep things neat and clean. Again, this table probably needs a little readjusting. So if you have tables in there, the first thing you should ask yourself is, do I need tables for what I'm trying to do in the document? If you do need tables, you can either tweak them like I'm doing, or maybe possibly you might have to go in and recreate the table from scratch. This document actually didn't look too bad though. This one looks like this converted pretty good. So that is how you upload and bring files in to Google Drive. Thanks for watching.